What's up, fellow gamers? Kevin J2010 here, welcoming you back to some more Skies of Arcadia Legends. In the last episode, what did we do in the last episode? In the last episode, we took on the Angel of Death, and she is really attractive. I'm sorry. I know she's just a bunch of pixels or polygons or whatever, but she is really cute. I'm sorry. If you missed the Mystery Merchant in Sailor's Isle, he's also here in Maramba. It's kind of interesting, actually, how they were kind of aware that you might miss him. And this is the second time the game's kind of been like, we know that you might miss it, so we won't give him really anything. The other one being the weapon shop in Valua, in Lower City Valua, because you could easily miss that. So it wasn't selling anything too important. Welcome to the Sailors Guild, which is right here. We're just going to sell that topple rock. It is important to sell things sooner rather than later, because if you sell them later, Domingo would usually have already found them, and if Domingo's already found it, it's now worth less and whatever. So it's actually better to sell things sooner, because yeah. See, it says in here who found it when you try to buy info, because if it's in the buy info area, that means that Domingo's found it first. So it is better to do it rather than later, or earlier rather than later. Anyway. Nothing new in the wanted list, as you saw there. We're going to exit here. And we are going to head off over here. Nothing's here yet. We'll leave that a little bit later. We're going to head up these steps. And we're here in Maramba. What do I think of this place? I don't remember. It's alright. I always forget this place, because it's forgettable to me. These are dabus. Just huge thing in your face. Gruffle. Anyway, we're gonna walk in here, and one thing you're gonna want to do when you first get here is you want to run out here, and you hear what's his name? It's Cupel. It's Cupel. There you go. You find a cham. You're definitely gonna want that. We're going to our items. We'll grab the cham and we'll feed it to him. Hasn't become anything new yet, but at least he's a blade. And right up here we have 3 magic droplets, which is very useful. Very useful indeed. Okay. And we have those. One thing I'm quickly going to do, though. What am I doing? I meant to go in there, and then I turned around. I don't know. I actually already forgot something. I am stupid. I am very, very, very stupid. I skipped the moonfish, and it was back in the docking area. So we're just going to grab that real quick. There's actually a lot of treasure chests in Maramba, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I never understood that, where games grab all these hidden items and stuff. I just don't know how they got there. Like hidden treasure chests and whatever. If you want to come over here. There we go, and there's a moonfish. There we go. Sorry that I forgot that. I'm going to put away the HUD, actually, just so you can see just Vice. Just Vice running around, because if you hit the start button, you can put that there, and put it away, put it there, put it away, put it there, put it away. I'm being weird. Yeah. I'm just being derpy right now, I guess. Guess the next place we're gonna want to go to. You want to head to this guy over here with the Dabu. He's with the Dahabu. Went the wrong way because you want to go this way. Welcome, my friend. Are you planning on crossing to the other part of the city? Perhaps you wish to ride a dabu. The sands of the desert are too hot to walk upon. It's best to take a dabu. Sure, I'll take one. Dabu stands are marked with red poles. You can dismount from your dabu wherever you see those red poles. I don't know why we can't just dismount him anywhere, but you know, whatever. So we get to control our first mounted ride, I guess. First mount. Yeah, this is totally World of Warcraft. If you hop up here, I believe there's a chest right... No, this is completely pointless. Nothing there. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't you... Okay, can't go that way. There is a reason to come up here, I know that. There is a reason to come up here, because there's a chest up here. This is what I was looking for. Jump. There we go. I knew there was a moonfish on one of these. And there it is. And now we have the both of the moonfish that are here in Maramba, and we got a Slipara box. Slipara is a blue spell. It causes sleep, if it hits, of course. So now you know how to put your opponents to sleep, if you want. There is one spell for every single effect, or every single status condition. As you know, Noxie's for poison. There is one for confusion. The only one that you can't get as a regular, as the main team, as you, is you can't get fatigue, and fatigue is a water drop when you get it. Well, I'll explain it again when we see it, but I just like looking out on the desert here. I don't know, it's just really epic, and I just wonder, why didn't they connect both the towns together? I don't know. I guess it was like, well, you see there's this area in the middle where it's like extra hot, so we had to kind of put it a little bit away from that. I don't know, it's weird. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come up here. And you get 300 gold. Not anything great, but it is enough for a night at the inn if you need it, I believe. I don't think the inn's that expensive here. And that is all there is to do in this place in terms of riding the Dahabu. You want to run over here. And I believe in this building is the fortune teller. Just keep that in mind. You can talk to her and she'll tell you where things are, or she'll just tell you where to go next. The next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to come here, because this is a little mini maze, if you will. It's kind of interesting how they put it right here. In fact, if anything, I remember this place more than Maramba, and it's the only place I remember about Maramba in the game. Well, I mean, there's two things that I remember about Maramba, and you'll understand why I remember the other one in a little bit. But, yeah, we're just going to head up here, turn around here, and you're going to want to climb this ladder. We're actually not done at this place. I just got to the ladder on the other side, because up here we're back on the other side, on the bigger part of the town, and there is a moonberry in there, which is very nice. Do I have any more moonberries? Is that the only moonberry I have? It is the only moonberry I have. Will I give it to Fina? Yeah, might as well. I might as well, because she does deserve to learn another move. Her second move is Lunar Glyph, which is her attacking one. It's awful. Honestly, all of Fina's super moves are support based, so just don't use Lunar Glyph. It has a chance of causing petrification, which is the other thing I forgot to say. That is one of the spells that you can't. There is no spell for petrification, but there's a super move, and that's what Lunar Glyph is. It's a chance for petrification, which, as you can guess, turns the opponents to stone. It's, as I said, it's not worth it. Like, at all, honestly. It doesn't do that much damage, and it's just bad overall. In here you get Excavation Arm, which is for Drachma, but Drachma's not here. Oh, what a waste. But wait for the game to point out that we might get him back or something. Or maybe they're just doing it to get our hopes up. Who knows? Anyway, you want to head down here, and I think, yeah, you can make a turn here. Bringing up your HUD. Oh, it does show you where I've been. Okay. I wasn't sure if the HUD showed me where I was when I was in this place. Am I heading the right way? I don't think I am. Oh, maybe I was. This place is actually kind of confusing, because even with the overhead map, it's hard to tell where you should or shouldn't be going. Over here, I think. Yes, I think. Yes. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. We're gonna flick the switch here, I think. It is a little bit of a puzzle. I know there's something else in this place. I know there is. Now if you head down here, back up against the excavation arm, yeah, there we go. You will get another gem of fluidity. The gem of fluidity basically just prevents against petrification. It's, again, not worth it, really. Not two enemies can cause it, until a little bit later in the game, actually. A few will. So I guess you could hold on to it for that. But, I mean, I'll tell you one thing. This game gets to a point where it kind of becomes all based on buying items. And it kind of makes it easy, I won't lie. You'll have enough Curia crystals to deal with it by then, so I mean... I wouldn't freak out about that kind of stuff. Because again, you'll have enough Curia crystals by then, I assure you of that. Okay, I just gotta get out of here. Which is surprisingly more... it's more confusing than I thought. But I will make it. Because if I head down here, make a turn right here, just run straight out of here. Alright, that took me a while. But we can finally escape this place. I only want to spend one episode here in Maramba because I just hate this place. We will return here for a couple of side quests, but until then, I'm just going to avoid it. But I'm going to head into this place because this is where you progress the story. Ooh. Well, hello, handsome. I don't think I've seen you around here before. If you've come to rest your weary feet, you've come to the right place. Make yourself comfortable and stay a while. That actually sounds like a great idea. That actually sounds like a great idea. It's been a while since we've had time to relax. Please stay. Stay as long as you like. Sit down. Sit down. Now, I really like Piastel and all. But oh, and Nazar, I guess they just sit on the ground. That's a Japanese thing, actually. Yeah, it feels good to finally sit down. Well, we shouldn't rest too long. We gotta go look for a ship. I wonder where we can find one. Maybe we should try the docks. I can't believe that Captain Drachma just left us here. I'm sure he had his reasons to leave, but I wish he said something sooner. He didn't have to leave us here in the desert, right, Vice? I love this scene. Vice? Yeah, I'm doing the same thing, dude. Vice? Have you heard a single word I've said? Yeah, I'm listening. You were talking about the desert. You're acting like you've never seen a girl before. If you could pry your eyes away from the dancer for a few seconds... Okay. It's just that she's such a good dancer. I didn't want to insult her by looking away. New lands, new customs, you know? What kind of excuse was that? You're undressing her with your eyes. Not it would take that long. You weren't zooming in, were you? I'm sorry, but seriously, don't you think she's looked over here more than just a few times? I think she likes me. Yeah, right. Fina, will you try and talk some sense into him? Do you really find it that hard to believe? Well, Vice is very attractive. I don't think it would be strange at all if the dancer was looking at him. You're kidding, right? Vice wouldn't want something like her. I mean, who knows where she's been? Wow, making prostitute jokes. Oh, do you travel a lot? Tell me something. You wouldn't happen to be the group of air pirates that escaped from the Grand Fortress now, would you? Huh? How did you know about that? Well, if you hang out in places like this, you overhear all kinds of things. Rumors, local gossip, news about the other lands. You even hear stories about air pirates needing a ship. If you want, I can give you a lift. What do you say? Really? Thanks, that'll help us a lot. Wait a second, why would you help us? You don't even know who we are. Let's just say that anyone who can escape from the Valuan Grand Fortress interests me. My name is Balina. I'll begin making preparations. Meet at the port first thing tomorrow morning. See you around, handsome. tot 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 tot. Now, see. Okay, please, everyone. I couldn't choose between her and Piastel, because I'll tell you one thing. You'll learn a little bit about Piastel. She's not just like emo. She actually has a little bit of backstory, which makes her kind of attractive. But I mean, like Balina, just oh my god. It's funny because Balina rhymes with Selena. It's in Selena Gomez. Oh my god. Oh my god. That looks really fun. I've never done that before. No, but seriously, I couldn't choose, because girls who doll themselves up and all that, like, it's cute, and obviously it's like, well, yeah, I'd have, you know, intercourse with you, and I'm saying intercourse because the word sex is, I don't know, maybe too vulgar. But, like, yeah, I'd have sex with you and all, but I mean, like, would I... You're all dolled up. Like, I don't know if we'd get along, but Piastel is cute, and when you learn her backstory, you're just like, that's so cute. That's so romantic. Anyway, we're going to stay at the inn for tonight. I want to know that this girl's kind of cute, too. Although I think she's supposed to be a little bit older, but she kind of looks like a kid. Not like a kid. I mean, like, 18. I can't tell. Welcome. Oh, yes, Balina mentioned you'd be coming. Your room is ready. Haha, ever since Balina started dancing in Maramba, more and more tourists have been coming, and business has increased threefold. Since you are a friend of Balina's, I will give you a special rate on your room. Sleep well. Special rate means free, I think. Should I have left those kids there? Bah! What am I worrying about? Someone else will take care of them. Hmm? Wait, that ship. It looks like... Farewell, and may the red moon forever light your path. Okay. I realize I'm not... I don't know, I've lost my ability to voice act, like, consistently, especially with these games that are super text-heavy. So I'm sorry if I kind of do voices here and don't do voices there. Depends how I'm feeling, I guess. But anyway. Melina's ship is right here, actually, in the second port. But, we're gonna save that for next time. There's oh my gosh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. I'm sorry.
Hey, handsome.
Good morning. I trust you slept well last night.
Uh-huh.
It was the best night's sleep I've had in a long time. So I guess we should get ready and start exploring the desert. Only those who have walked through the... I'm giving it like a sexy voice. Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size, is the saying we have here in Nazar. It's too difficult to cross the desert on foot because of the heat. A mere half-day's walk can be deadly. You'll need a ship to cross it. A ship, huh? Is this one yours? Ah, yes. It's not much, but it's very reliable. Balina, why are you going out of your way to give us a ride? You don't even know us.
Well...
You aren't very grateful, are you? If you were dying of thirst and someone offered you water, you would probably ask where it came from first. What? Alright, if you must know, then I'll tell you. My father was a soldier. He was a poor man and sometimes a little short-tempered, but he was a good man and a good father. We struggled to get by, and my father was barely able to support us. We had nothing to rely on but each other. But we were happy. Until that day, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Valua and Nazar declared war on each other, and my father was killed in battle. When he died, we had nothing. No food, nobody to support us, nobody to raise us. We had to live on the streets. Some say that you can't die from a broken heart, but they're wrong. My mother died shortly after my father. She was so sad. I was alone and scared. I had to fend for myself on the streets, and that is how I ended up living like this. Oh, Balina, we're so sorry. We had no idea. Ever since then, I've hated war. Hundreds of people die. Hundreds more families have to go through what I went through. And that is why I'm letting you know. I want you to use my ship. Please. We'll do it. Thank you oh so much. Balina, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. I lost my parents when I was young too. I know what you went through. That's quite alright, as long as you understand and don't take my generosity for granted. Alright everyone, get on board. The Temple of Pyrin lies far to the east, in the middle of the desert. Let's go. Alright, so we have control of Balina's ship. But I think I'm just going to port back in Maramba, just so I can say goodbye to y'all. Because we're going to save the Temple of Pyrin for the next episode. So, maybe not the whole temple in one episode, because it's actually kind of long. But, until then, this has been Kevin J2010, signing out, and next time we'll be headed to the Temple of Pyrin. I'll talk to you guys all later.